The referee, Mike Chioda, rings the bell. It is John Cena and the Animal, Batista. It is 1-on-1. These two heavy hitters are gonna collide. They both started out in OVW class of 2002 before making their way to the WWE. Once upon a time, John Cena was a prototype, and for the Animal Batista, he was once a Leviathan, if you will. And Batista showing that power. Shoulder tackle takes down Cena. But Cena's got some power of his own. And Cena takes out the Animal Batista. Who is going to outbest the other? That is going to be the big question of this match. These two are incredible athletes. They are very strong individuals. And now that they are across the ring from each other, we're going to find out who the better man is. John Cena has control of the head with his side headlock. Batista breaks free. This time it's Batista who goes down with a shoulder tackle. But Batista with a boot to the midsection of Cena. But Cena tried to break free, only to run into a clothesline from the Animal. And Batista showing what the law of gravity is all about. What goes up must come down. And Batista went for the cover on John Cena and got the 2 count. Cena's still with it in this match. But Batista not going to waste any time going back to work on John Cena. And a boot to the midsection. Now Cena, fisherman suplex. And now Cena going to pull the leg back for the cover. And this time it's Batista who kicks at it too. These two are showing that they can go at it. They're going to be a little bit even here. Who is going to make this thing the difference? Who's going to make the difference in this match? And sidewalk slam. And again, Cena able to kick out it too. Who is going to get... Oh, Cena looking for that attitude adjustment. But Batista went right for the leg with that chop block to the back of the knee. A brilliant strategy from Batista. And a knee to the midsection of Cena. Batista, once upon a time, a part of Evolution, having some of the best mentors possible in Triple H and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And alongside him, he had the young, once upon a time, legend killer, Randy Orton. And Batista, speaking of paying homage, speaking of being a part of Evolution, paying homage to the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, with a figure 4 leg lock to John Cena. Cena is in deep trouble right now. Mike Chioda watching this thing closely, asking Cena, can he continue? Cena writhing in pain. Cena gonna have to find a way to break free of Batista's grip. Trying to power out of the strong grip that Batista has on the legs of Cena. This is not going to be easy for John Cena. And Batista trying to reach for the bottom. Can he do it? Will Cena make it to the bottom rope? And Cena able to make it to the bottom rope, which will now force the rope break. And there's one thing that's for Batista, is he definitely doesn't want to lose this thing by disqualification. Cena dumping Batista to the outside onto the floor. And then you see Cena go right after that knee. Cena did not go unharmed from that figure 4 leg lock. It did the damage that Batista was hoping it would do. And we're going to find out how that impacts John Cena the longer this match continues. Let's take a look at that one more time. Look at the way Batista fell on his leg when he was dumped to the outside onto the floor. And now it's Batista who's going to try and get back into the ring. Cena's still nursing the leg. But now Batista back in the ring, and Cena Had a little bit of time. Now Cena's going to try and pick up the offense. Shoulder tackle. And again, Cena, but the leg is bothering Cena. And Cena drops down Batista. And we know what comes next from Cena. But the problem is John Cena's moving a bit slower, and that could really cost Cena the time that he needs to connect. And John Cena limping over to Batista. John Cena trying to feed off the atmosphere with the mixed emotions from the crowd. Cena looking for a little bit of 5-knuckle shuffle that connects perfectly on the head of Batista. It could be time for the attitude adjustment, but does Cena have enough strength in the leg? But Batista counters with a big boot to the face of John Cena. And down goes Cena. And Batista delivering that hard elbow to the jaw. And now the count begins. Let's take a look at this one more time. Boom. Big boot to the face. Already at the count of 4 is ref Mike Chioda. Neither of these men want to get double counted out. These men want to settle this inside the ring to prove who is the better man as Batista drives Cena into the corner. And Batista, near 300-pounder, going to work on Cena. All that weight, all that speed, crashing into Cena in the corner. But the second time is not a charm again, as Cena able to get the shoulder up. But Batista with a spine buster takes down Cena. And here comes an even bigger problem for John Cena. Oh, perhaps thinking the Batista bomb, Cena counters. And Cena takes out the knee of Batista. Usually you say an eye for an eye, but that's a knee for a knee. And Cena looking for the STF. Cena's got the STF locked in, center of the ring. Batista nowhere to go. Batista may be forced to tap out. Batista's going to have to find some way to crawl out of no man's land. And Cena said he was going to have to take it to another level. Be a different version of John Cena if he is going to defeat the Animal Batista. Cena knew this was going to be no easy task to get through the Animal. And right now, he's showing that he's going to have to give it everything he's got if he's going to take out the Animal Batista. With 240 pounds in the back of Batista, Batista trying to crawl to the bottom rope with all that weight of Cena on top of him. And again, Cena yanking Batista. Cena may be able to tap out Batista. Batista struggling to make it to the bottom rope. Can Batista make it to the bottom rope as he crawls and scratches and crawls to the bottom rope? Cena was able to break out of that figure 4 earlier and make it to the bottom rope. Batista could be close to tapping. Wait. Batista may tap. And Batista instead makes it to the bottom rope. And now the rope break is forced for Cena. And Cena did not want to be disqualified, letting go pretty quickly. And Batista now using the rope to help pull himself back up to his feet. Both of these men have been through it in this match. Cena trying to pick up Batista. Great counter from Batista. Has John Cena locked in. Sleeper hold locked in on Cena. Legs wrapped around the waist. Cena is in a very tough predicament right now. Much like Batista was caught in the center of the ring with that STF moments ago, it is now Cena caught in the center of the ring. But this time, Batista has that sleeper locked in. Those thick legs of the Animal wrapped around the waist of John Cena. John Cena could be fading. Eyes are closed. And they're wrapped around the arm of Cena. Batista, those thick, meaty arms wrapped around the throat of Cena. Cena somehow able to break free. And that might have just saved Cena being able to find a way to break free. But for how much longer can Cena stay with it? As Batista nails Cena with a spear, that's gotta do it. But Cena survives. Cena able to kick out and survive just a little bit longer. Batista stunned. That spear that nearly ripped Cena in half was not enough to keep John Cena down for the 3. And now Batista has Cena up over his shoulders. Cena able to break free. And now look at the counter from Cena. Cena. Hey! But Cena collapses. Absolutely an incredible feat of strength from John Cena. Superhuman-like abilities. Now John Cena needs to make the cover. You hit Batista with your biggest shot. Oh! Well, Batista able to kick out at 2.5. Perhaps if Cena was able to make it to the cover just a little bit earlier, Cena would be declared the victor right here and now. Batista tried to pick up Cena, but Cena was able to counter. Cena then nailed Batista with an attitude adjustment, but Cena collapsed into the mat and wasn't able to capitalize and go for the cover right away, which may be the reason that Cena wasn't able to get the 3 count. And now Cena climbs up to the top. But Batista's going to meet Cena there with a clubbing blow. And Cena trying to fight Batista off the top. These two gladiators exchanging blows as these two lay these heavy artillery shots. This crowd, 16,000 plus here in Indianapolis. Who's going to take this one home? These two are a little worse for wear after what they've endured, what they've put each other through. Cena able to knock Batista off the top, but can Cena capitalize? Cena measuring up Batista. But Batista capitalizes and counters. Batista bomb. That's gotta do it. Oh, what? Cena just kicked out of the Batista bomb. Batista is in sheer shock and disbelief. Let's gotta get on that look at us. Off the top, Cena came splashing down, only for Batista to catch John Cena in midair and nail Cena with the Batista bomb, and it wasn't enough to keep John Cena down. But that only enraged the animal Batista. And Batista looking for the final nail in the coffin. One more Batista bomb. That's gonna do it. And Batista's done it. Absolutely one hellacious battle between John Cena and Batista. In the end, it took 2 Batista bombs from the animal to take down John Cena. Despite John Cena's superhuman-like abilities, John Cena tried everything he could, including hitting Batista with an attitude adjustment. But tonight was the animal Batista's night, and Batista leaves the biggest party of the summer with the victory. Let's go back and look at this one more time. Let's take a look at this. This was incredible. Batista went for a running power slam. Cena countered, picked Batista up, turned it into an attitude adjustment, but the problem was Cena was too out of it, couldn't capitalize right away. This was absolute insanity. Batista catching Cena in air, nailing Cena with a Batista bomb. That wasn't enough. But it was the second one that would guarantee Batista the victory for the 1, 2, and 3 to allow Batista to defeat John Cena here at SummerSlam. There is no doubt about it that these two men laid it all out on the line. But Batista's hand is raised tonight. Despite Batista hardly being able to stand, these two warriors collided. They clashed. But tonight was Batista's night.